Hey guys, welcome back. If you've been following this series, I want to say a big thank you to you. Okay, we've been on a mission to get our Adobe XD web design into a fully functional WordPress web design using Elementor page builder. In the last video, we accomplished the header here in the last video. So right now, we will be working on the hero section. And as you can see on the screen right now, it is fully responsive. So we're going to be working on this right now. Let's dive right into it. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is create a section with 2 columns and then increase the column width to 1250. Okay, now give it a view height of 100 so it covers the entire screen. Okay, now let's go to the style section and toggle on the classic in the background type, and now let's give it our own background image. Okay, let's go to the position and make it center, the repeat to no repeat, and then the size to cover. That's looking good. Now let's go to the mouse effects and give it the direction and make it 0.1 speed, just like that. Okay, and let's go to the first column here in this section and give it a column width of 59. Let's drag in a heading and rename it to Nike. Let's go to the style section and give it a color of 860309. The typography, let's give it a font family of Montserrat and the size of 70 pixel. Then the weight, let's make that 500, and then let's transform everything to uppercase, just like that. Let's drag in another heading into the same section, the same column. This time we're going to rename it to be Metcon 6. Let's go to the style tab and give it a color of 054858. The typography, let's make it also Montserrat, and then give it a size of 112. Then the weight 800 and transform to uppercase as well. Looking good. Now let's drag in a text editor into the same column and paste in our text. Let's go to the style tab. Let's give it a color of 282828. The font family Montserrat. The font size 18. The weight, let's leave it as it is, or let's make the weight 500. Okay, and then let's transform everything to capitalize, just like that. Now let's go to the advanced tab and unlink the margin. Let's give it a negative margin of 1% top. Now let's go back to the second heading and let's give that a negative margin of 2% top. In the text editor, let's unlink the padding and give it a right padding of 18%. Now let's drag in an inner section underneath our text editor. Let's make the column width full width and the gap to no gap. Make the first column 28% and the second column to 72%. Drag in a button widget in both columns. On the first button, change the text to purchase now. Give it an icon of long arrow left. The icon spacing, give it 7. And then the icon position after. Go to the Style tab, make the font family Montserrat. The size to 12 and the weight 600. Transform uppercase. Give it a text color of ED. And the background color of 054858. Let's give it a text color of ED. Something went wrong there. Okay, looking good. Let's give the border radius 0% everywhere. And then on the padding, let's unlink the padding and give it a 12 pixel top and bottom. And then a 20 pixel left and right. In the second button, change the text to C colors. Go to the Style tab and in typography, change the font family to Montserrat. The size to 12, the button weight to 600, and then transform uppercase. Give it a color of 860309. Reduce the opacity of the background, and then the border type, make it solid, and then make it 1% everywhere. The border radius set to 0. The background color, make it 860309. And the padding, unlink the padding and give it a 12% top and bottom, 20% left and right. And let's go to the tablet version. First of all, the section, let's give it a section height of 70 view height. In the first column, go to the Advanced tab, unlink the margin and give it a left margin of 5%. Click on the Nike heading, change the font size to 46. Click on the Metcon 6, change the font size to 80. Go to the Advanced tab and give it a negative margin of 4% top. On the text editor, give it a negative margin of 4%. the inner section, give it a negative margin of 3% top. Let's play with the column for the buttons. Let's increase the size of the column width. The button, let's bring it back to the left. Now let's go to the mobile version. Let's make the entire section a view height of 90. Let's change the size of the Nike text to 37. That of the Metcon to 55. And the text editor to 16. Let's give the button a margin top of 15 pixels. On the text editor, give it a padding right of 27%. Hide the second column of this section on mobile. Now let's see what we have. Okay, now let's see how we can put these headers into the hero section. Go back to the desktop tab. Click on the section of the header. Give it a margin top of 1% and a negative margin bottom of 6.3%. Let's see how that looks. Okay, as you can see, it is inside the section for the PC version. Now let's see the tablet version. Select the header section and then give it a top margin of 1% and a bottom of -10%. And let's see how that looks. Okay, so there is no white trace up here, so it is looking awesome. Now let's fix the mobile version. With the header section selected, give the top margin a 1% and then the bottom margin a negative margin of 20.7%. And let's save this and preview it in another tab. Okay guys, so this is what we have. Now let's see the tablet version by inspecting this page. Wow, this is the tablet version and it works just fine. Let's see the mobile version. mobile version also works responsively well. Okay guys, this is it for today's video. Please like this video, subscribe so that as I make the other videos of this part, you will be able to get notifications and see how it works. And I'll be leaving the link to download these templates in the description below, so don't forget to check that out. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on the next section, which will be the about section. Peace.